A warm hello to everyone. Today we are going to meet the toppers of SBPS Public School who have appeared for the Secondary School Certificate Examination for the academic session 2019 and 20. I'm delighted to add my voice to the chorus of all the well-wishers. We together from SBPS family wish to congratulate you all on this happy and memorable occasion. Welcome children, welcome on board. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we see with us three brilliant students. I invite the first one, and I wish to say hello to Ananya Tiwari. It is the time to celebrate all the hard work you have put in, and that has resulted in this joyful occasion. Today, we see you celebrate and enjoy the fruit of your hard work, which is the sweetest, and the blessings of your well-wishers. So welcome, Ananya. I request you to introduce yourself.
I am Ananya Tiwari and I am a student of 11th Science studying in Silver Bells Public School right now. I have been a part of this institution since 10 years and I very much look forward to spend the next 2 years of my education with this institution.
Thank you so much, Beta. It is nice knowing you. Next, I wish to talk to Umesh Selma. Hello, Beta. I personally feel success comes to those who deserve it. And congratulations for the footprints on the sand that you have made by putting in meticulous work. You did it and we are very proud of you. I wish you to introduce yourself to everyone who is listening to us.
Hello, I am Umesh Selma Diwan and I have been a part of the school since my pre-primary years. So I have had my foundation built in from the school and I am currently studying in 11th Science in Silver Bells Public School.
Okay, welcome and nice to know you. Next, let me introduce you to Pushti Vora. Dear Pushti, I'm feeling so much joy for you today. What an impressive achievement by you. We teachers were overjoyed to see your wonderful results. We have seen you work so hard for this. I must say 3 cheers and hats off to you. I wish you to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Pushti and I'm currently studying in 11th Science in Silver Bells Public School. I'm glad to share that I have been a part of this wonderful family since last 13 years and I'm happy that I'm going to continue for 2 more years with the same family.
Thank you, Pushti. It was great knowing you. Pushti, my next question is to you again. What percentage did you expect and who do you give the credit for your success to?
So I didn't had any target score because I always believe that if we give a good input, we are always going to have a better output. So I used to practice, acquire as much knowledge as I can and cleared all of my concepts. And like that, I always used to work hard and all of my results and score are just a fruitful result of my hard work. And giving my credits, like my family and my teachers have been a really important part for this whole year. They have constantly supported me for this whole year, and every time from morning to evening 24/7 they used to clear our doubts mentally and physically. They were with us. So thank you,
Pushti. Thank you so much. It was lovely to hear you speak. Next, I wish to address Umesh Selma. Who do you give the credit for your success, dear Umesh Selma?
I would like to give the credit of my success first of all to Allah because it's never against His wish. Whatever He wishes happens. And secondly, my parents, my family, my teachers especially, and to all my friends as well.
Great. Thank you so much. Ananya, I would like to ask you the next question. What role did your school teachers play in your performance of this academic year? And who do you give the credit to for your success?
I think the school teachers played a really very important role in our preparation for the SSC examinations, guiding us throughout the year, solving our doubts and making us understand all the concepts, because that is the most important thing that we can consider during these examinations. They were always for us, always there for us. We could contact them anytime, anywhere, and they would be ready to help us. So I think their role was really very important. As for the credit, the person who I will choose to give all of the credit to my success, it would be my mother, because I feel as a person I have quite many faults in myself. But during this time, which was a quite stressful time for me, my mother brought out the best in myself. she promoted me to do consistently work hard and to encouraged me to succeed and to achieve my goal. So I think the credit has to go to my mother.
Well said, children. Well said, Ananya. I'm really proud of you. Pushti, my next question is to you. What method of study was useful to you and helped you with your difficulties and doubts?
So my sole focus for my study schedule would be concept clarity. I used to take a subject and a particular concept in it, and I used to work on it till I don't master it, practice it, read it, review it again and again. I don't advise making a schedule like 1 hour for maths, 1 hour for social, 1 hour for science. Rather than that, make a schedule like I'll complete this much concept in science, maths, and like that method, I gradually solved all of my difficulties. And I used to take 45 minutes of slots. Like for 45 minutes, I used to study a concept, and then for 2 to 5 minutes, I would freshen up and come back. So this breakup of 45 minutes helped me a lot to grasp everything more easily.
Nice, well said, Pushti. I think this achievement that you have made will boost up for taking many more challenges in life, and we wish you quite a good luck. Next, I would like to address Umi Salma. Umi Salma, how much time did you spend studying, and how was a regular day for Umi Salma?
To be honest, most of the things that I knew that I needed to prepare were already covered in school, and my teachers were like very supportive in that case. So I didn't have to spend a lot of time at home, but on a regular day after school, I would spend about 3 to 4 hours completing my work and all. And the days before exam, when you are home and you have to prepare all by yourself, that day would be pretty simple for me. I would wake up and then start doing my class, start doing new chapters, and then my afternoon would be mostly revising. And then in the evening, I would solve a few question papers and look through a few solved examples and all.
Okay, we feel that you are proud today and you look very confident in your abilities to rise up to your next challenges that you're going to come across. So we feel very happy for you, Umi Salma. Nice to talk to you. My next question would be to Ananya. Ananya, what would you like to say about the role of your teachers, and how many hours did you exactly study?
I think I've already said that the role of a teacher is very, very important in this year. And I think not only academically supporting us, but also psychologically encouraging us to do even better than our previous course, and also making us aware about how the whole system of boards and this SSC examination works. I think all of the credit goes to our teachers, because familiarizing us with those concepts and how the examination work was very important, so that when we enter the examination hall, we could feel really confident on ourselves, and we could know that yes, I can solve this paper and I would ace the paper. So I think the teachers really get the credit for that. And as for how many hours did I study, I think it really did mattered on the day, and it used to vary a lot. So during my initial days for my preparation, during 1 or 2 months before the examinations, I didn't used to study much, because say the school, Silver Bells Public School, used to provide everything that I needed in the school itself, with good practice, lot of tests and lot of question paper solving. So I really gave only like about 3 to 4 hours extra on my preparation. And as for what I did during the examination, it was a lot more than that, because I didn't have this real physical support of my teachers at that time.
Yeah, so sweet of you to say those words, Ananya. I really feel proud of you. Pushti, my next question is to you. How did you narrow down your choice for the school in your 11th standard? And will you share with us what your ambition for life is?
So I have been a girl with very wide varieties of interests. I like dancing, speaking, acting, maths, science, and whatnot. So there is no better place than Silver Bells Public School, where you can balance all of this so nicely. They not only help us to excel in academics, but also in extracurriculars. And this place has a really well-rounded atmosphere, which is really necessary to develop an attitude which we need to have for our life. So
Thank you, baby.
this school has been a great part in supporting me for my academics and my extracurriculars. And that's why I narrowed down to Silver Bells and continued to and decided to continue with Silver Bells. My
Nice to
ambition
know.
for life is to become a physicist, quantum physicist, and work as a science communicator and broadcaster.
Nice. Sounds interesting. Something new that you have shared with us. Pushti, when I speak about you, your abilities and interests and your interaction with so many activities in school, your participation in so many of them, and you coming out as winners in so many of them really amazes all of us. I'm really amazed with your abilities. Next, I would like to address Ume Salma. What made you select your next school for 11th and mention what your ambitions in life is for?
I have been a part of Silver Bells Public School since last 13 years, and all the love, care and support that I received from the teachers and my fellow classmates was phenomenal. So I am looking forward to continue the next two most important years of my life in the same school, Silver Bells Public School, and I am pretty confident that my teachers are going to give me their full support, and they will be trying their best to bring out the best in me.
Nice, nice talking to you. Ume Salma, that was very wonderful of you to mention that you have chosen Silver Bells for your 11th standard. That's what I understand from what you have spoken. So that was awesome. I feel very happy talking to you. And my next address would be to, my next question would be to Ananya. Ananya, parents and families are a great support in this important year of life. Can you just summarize how did your folk help you all through the academic year?
Yes, I really do believe that parental support during this time is very, very important. As for my family, they never pressurized me that I need to score a particular grade. And I am really, really grateful for that, because I could really challenge myself then to do my best and not to score good just to please someone or the other. So I think that was really important. And also I feel that my family also maintained a very good and happy, healthy environment during my examination, not only during the examination, but every day, but especially during those times, because then I could really focus on my studies without thinking about any other issues that were going around. So I think that was really, really important.
Nice speaking to you, Ananya. I wish to say that you're a proof that good things come to those who have made sacrifices and planned well to reach their goal. And that's why I see you standing there on the podium and receiving applause from everyone. So my appreciations to you. Next, I would like to ask Pushti. Pushti, what would be your words of advice for your juniors at this point of time?
So the main advice I want to give to my juniors is that manage your time, because once you start procrastinating, you are going to be distracted. And once you get distracted, it's really hard for you to focus, concentrate for 1 hour, sit down on your table and study and grasp concepts. So from initial stage, start doing a bit of thing and start balancing your fun time and study time. Other than that, just don't fall into these trends of reference book. I assure you that NCERT is the Bible for board examination. So just do your NCERT textbook exemplar and solve previous year's question, and your results, you would pass with flying colors.
Sincere congratulations to you. Your success, I must say, is a hard-earned one. Well done, Pushti, and it was a nice briefing, a nice summarization of your experience of doing your 10th board exams. Ume Salma, let us share and please let us know what was the role of your family during your preparations, and do you think that you could have done without their support?
Definitely not. I couldn't have done this without their support, and there was not even a single time that they didn't support me. They were always very motivating, and plus the fact that they believe in me, and that is what keeps me going.
Thank you, Ume Salma. You have always shown that creativity and determination to do all then for your dreams that you have set for yourself. So I wish to congratulate you that only your creativity and determination, so that has led to this success story of yours. Great, great hearing from you. And now my next question would be to Ananya. Ananya, the challenges you face during preparation can be shared with the juniors. And now I wish you to say your last words to your juniors here.
I feel the 10th standard examinations are really important as well as equally terrifying, because this is the first major examinations that students are giving outside of their school exams. So I think they're bound to challenges to become. And I think a good result could only be obtained when you overcome those challenges and you fight them well. Challenges like distractions from your friends, from different parties, and all these things become distractions in 10th standard. Also, procrastination and a very bad kind of time management is also a big distraction to your studies. So you must really challenge yourself to not fall into those traps, and you must be really concentrated and focused on your studies. And I only wish to say to my juniors is, it's okay that you are being concentrating on your studies, but don't be too harsh on yourself. It's the normal exam, but you shouldn't be too harsh on yourself and sacrifice your health for that. So you must really give yourself a break and to calm down yourself, because if you are not a healthy mind, you won't be able to grasp your concepts and you won't be able to study well if you're not in a good place mentally.
Thank you, Ananya. That was lovely words. I have a feeling that this is the beginning of many more things that you're going to achieve in life. And your wonderful performance calls for a great applause. Well done, Ananya, and thank you for that wonderful piece of advice. It shows how and why you are the best. You have been the best one out of all the students of Silver Bells Public School. Now, I would like to address Pushti here. Pushti, anything else that you wish to add up before signing off?
Yes. So I would like to show my gratitude towards respected Amarjyoti ma'am and Captain sir. What I am today, and all of the other students of Silver Bells are just because of them. I remember when I was young, Amarjyoti ma'am patted my shoulder, appreciated me, and inspired me to do more in my life. Ma'am, your young girl has grown up so well just because of you. So I really feel I would never forget you, and wherever I'm in my future, you are going to be the major part of my life. And my teachers from nursery to 10th standard, thank you very much to all of you, because what am I today, my self-confidence, my results, anything, and my future is just because of you all. You all have made me so well determined and well rounded. So thank you everyone again, and Silver Bells is going to be the major part and the best part of my life.
Oh, great. I have a strong feeling that this is only the beginning of many more achievements that you are going to make in your life. Salma, the last word from you.
Yes.
What is your advice to the present batch of students preparing for the boards next year?
I would advise the present batch to just not really stress out, because and start studying right from the beginning. I have seen a lot of students trying to complete the whole syllabus and trying to prepare about the whole exam in just the 2 to 3 months, but that actually gives you a lot of tension and stresses you out. So it's better that you start studying right from the beginning and evenly distribute your studies, and also stay calm and study at your own pace.
Yeah, thank you. That was the best advice that could be given to the juniors. Thank you so much. You spoke so well. And yes, indeed, you have to be well planned to reach your goals. Well said, Selma. Next, the last question for her day would be to Ananya. Ananya, you told me before the interview when we met online that you wish to thank your teachers. I think this is the platform and this is your chance.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me such a platform to be grateful to my teachers. And I really want to thank all of my teachers in the whole school who have supported me throughout the years, who have guided me, who have challenged me to bring out the best in myself. I really thank them all. In this era, the best provider of knowledge would have to be the internet. But teachers are someone who impart us those knowledge in bits and pieces so that the student doesn't feel that much stress while studying. So I think that is something that my teachers have done throughout the years. They have never made me feel pressurized or never made me feel that any concept cannot be mastered. And I really, really appreciate all of my teachers from my pre-primary years till 10th standard to have guided me so much and throughout the years. I really appreciate that. And I am really thankful
so much. It is wonderful to see children applauding their institution, applauding the principal of the institution, applauding vice principal, ma'am, all those people, all your mentors who have been there behind the scene, who have been with you all through, the teachers who have loved and supported you. It's wonderful to see the toppers saying a thank you note to the institution. So yes, I indeed understand that the principal, vice principal, the management, the staff play a very vital role. And it gives me great pleasure when I see wonderful students like you applauding their efforts and thanking them for all the guidance that you have received from them. I wish to say that we are here to celebrate the dedication that these children have shown on their way to achievements. I wish to say that you children have earned every bit of this success that you are enjoying today. Now you can celebrate the reward of those sleepless nights and the hours of hard work you have put in. You are one step closer to your dream, and your patience and persistent efforts have been paid off as you celebrate, as you enjoy, and as you cherish these wonderful scores that you have made. Your dedication towards the work is really very inspiring, and this is surely going to inspire all the youngsters who are going to look towards you when they plan for what they wish to do and accomplish in their lives. So congratulations to all of you. So children, I wish to share Amajyoti ma'am's words for all of you, and this is going to be a lesson for life. She has asked me to convey this message to all of you as toppers of the institution. She says, before you act, please listen. Before you react, please think. Before you criticize, please wait. And before you spend, please earn. And before you quit, say, I'll try once more. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail for the world to see and admire you students, the pride of the institution. This is Raji ma'am signing off. Thank you, children. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, listeners. This were the toppers of the institution, and me, Raji ma'am, signing off from Silver Bells Public School. Thank you, one and all. Bye-bye. Thank you, children. All the best for your future.
Thank you, ma'am.
ma'am.